Here we are at the top of the fairy cave. This is a very Indiana Jones type place. And there's so much of an echo here. Just speaking normally, I can hear my voice echo around this giant chasm. Above me are thousands and thousands of bats. That's why they suggest to wear something over your head in case the bats poop on you. So this place is actually in the far west side of Borneo. Came here from Kuching, which is a city in Borneo that I've been in for the last couple weeks almost. This is actually my last day in Borneo. I leave tomorrow morning for Philippines. But this was definitely the coolest place I've been to. So I thought the cave ended up here at this summit. But in fact, it seems to just keep going. So let's see how far it goes. What's very interesting about this cave is it stays fairly well lit naturally. So you may not even have to use a flashlight or a torch if you're from England. So they call this place the Fairy Cave. And it's the second cave in this area. The other one is called the Wind Cave. Both sound like something out of Legend of Zelda, to be honest. Alright, well, I don't know if this is where the path ends. It's obviously too dark to keep filming. So I guess I'm gonna turn filming off and... So as we can see, I went off the trail and the cave just keeps going back and back. Now people do come up here. Someone even left a phone number here. It's probably a ladyboy. No matter where you go in this country, you'll always find ladyboys leaving their phone numbers on walls. Now, I did read that people sometimes take advantage of this cave a little bit too much. It only costs about $1 to get inside, and nobody really regulates it. So I guess people come in here sometimes and have parties and leave refuse laying around. And I guess that's a big problem because it hurts the cave's ecosystem. See if somebody left a blanket or something here. It's pretty old. Of course, if I were playing Skyrim, this would be a perfect place to get ambushed by bandits. But fortunately, life is not a computer game, and going into a big cave in the woods is not a death sentence like it is in computer games. Alright. Guess it's time to find my way out of this place. So this whole area used to be a quarry. And to get in here, you actually have to go up like 6 flights of stairs up on this old wooden quarry platform. And the stairs are a little bit slippery. Definitely have to hold on to something. And you need nice shoes. Like, don't come here with your flip-flops. We are now at a fork. Well, actually, there's 3 paths. So what do you call that? Anyway, guess I'll hang left. See where this goes. I just then almost slipped. You can't fool around in this place. All the stairs are super slippery. Alright. So, the path definitely has ended here. But, I'm gonna go in anyway, take a look. It probably keeps going back, but I am not in spelunking attire, and so I am going to leave it alone. However, it's a great view from this point. Huh. I really like this kind of central rock. Let me zoom in on this. There's like a perfect bowl-shaped indentation right on top of the rock. You can see how the water is dripping down and hitting the top, and it looks just like a cauldron. Maybe that's where the fairy lives. I guess if you were really thirsty, you could climb on top of that thing and take a drink. Yeah, I think that's just really cool looking. Okay, I'm at the next stairs, and I'm guessing all of these points are just little scenic vistas. I think the only way to get back down is probably the way I came in. Alright. A very pristine rubbish pile. Another nice vista. Look out across Sarawak. There's another view of the cauldron, as I'm calling it. Alright, I guess it is time to get out of this place. There's a view again of the fairy cauldron. And I just want to point out again the stairs in this place. See, you cannot mess around when the stairs are very slippery. So here is the way back out of the fairy cave. These stairs go a good ways down, and we'll eventually come back to the quarry platform. Quarry? I don't think I'm saying it right. I believe this whole cave was a limestone quarry at one point. I don't know, I guess they just gave up. And now it's a tourist attraction. Like always, you have to keep your hand gripped on something, walk very carefully. I slipped and fell one time and broke my femur bone in half many years ago. Still feel that injury every day. as a little reminder not to mess around. And here is where it becomes a lot trickier. The steps become very narrow, and you do need to have a flashlight active. So I'll just keep my camera going. So now we got to the wooden stairs, as you can see. Just want to take it one step at a time. I always give a little bit of a backwards incline when I walk, so that obviously if I did fall, I would fall backwards and then just kind of surf down the stairs as opposed to falling forwards and likely getting myself killed. Alright, I made it out of the cave. As you can see behind me, that's the old entrance of the mine. And that's how you get into the place. So there you go. That's the famous fairy cave of Borneo. Now for the fun part. I have to find my way out of this place. You see, you can't exactly get an Uber or a Grab taxi out here. Most places you can, but there's just not enough civilization out here. I did not go with a tour company. I do have a gentleman's phone number who took me here, and he might be available to bring me all the way back to Kuching. So I'm going to give him a call. Hope for the best. Hopefully I don't have to wait here for like 2 hours, but we'll see. I'll make the most of it. In fact, I think I see a shop open, so I can at least buy some drinks or something. Alright, well, this is Cyrus, and I'll see you next time.